Well, we like the record. We are really happy with that album. It was pretty easy to write. I think it sounds good. It was a fun recording. We recorded at Rockfield Studios in Wales, which is a pretty legendary studio. So every step in the making of this record was interesting and fun. It was great putting these songs together. I was very disciplined. I left my kids at school at 8 o'clock in the morning and then went off to the studio and sat there all day and wrote these songs. And then the recording, as I said, at Rockfield took only 2 weeks, so it's a pretty quick recording by our standards. We normally spend over a month or 2 months to record, but this time it went fairly quick. And when it came out, it's like I'm not like an online person, so I don't really know much of reactions to it from fans and stuff like that. But from what I know, it's been pretty well received, and it feels like a relevant record for us and for the rock world in general, I think. Well, progression is something, I don't think you can force it, you know, and we're often labeled as a progressive band, so I guess there's some type of pressure sometimes that we have to try and find new ways, but those things kind of happen naturally, always. I mean, we've done 11 records now, and I don't think any two records sounds really the same. There's some that are similar, but not really samey. So those progressions, they happen on their own, pretty much. And much of it has to do with the fact that I write most of the songs, and I listen to a lot of a very diverse range of music, which really helps for inspiration. You know, if I only listen to, say, Iron Maiden, I think there's a fair chance that my own music would sound similar to Iron Maiden, but I listen to all sorts of stuff, and it helps me to kind of progress as a songwriter. And collectively, the band, I mean, everybody's into a diverse range of music, so it's easy for us as a collective to adapt to whatever we're doing. So on the new record, it's stuff that's even like almost sounds a bit, you know, funky, you know, even, which is maybe not, you know, doesn't sound good, but you know, it's the song that I'm referring to is like tribute to an Italian band called Goblin, so that made funky sounding soundtracks in the 70s. So we do that stuff, and I think it sounds authentic, and then we can jump and do a metal thing and even a country sounding thing, and somehow we kind of make it sound fairly authentic, I think, you know, and in the end we have a diverse sounding record. So it's automatically that brings some type of progression to our sound, and like right now we don't really know where we're going to go next, which is a good feeling. I love creating music. It's something that you can't put your finger on, but it's a great feeling that you build something out of nothing that you like. And I'm a pretty worthless, I don't have any other, again, I don't like using the word talents, but I don't have any other talents. I can write a song that I like, but that's enough for me. And it's impossible to describe, but when you have something, you create something that you really like, and you know, it's a great feeling. Playing a show is fun, you know, but it's a completely different thing. It's more of an ego boost, and it's nothing creative. We're not one of those jam bands that like jam it out on stage and like every now and then we sound great or whatever. We try to play the songs as close as to the recorded versions as possible. So for me, it's the creative side of being in a band is much more enjoyable to me, but I also like that ego boost that I get on stage.